For those of you who don't know me, my name is Coach Alexander. I'm a high school track and cross country coach here in League City, Texas. Now, for those of you who do know me, know that I am a very type B person, type B minus, if you will. And so a lot of things in my life I don't necessarily keep super organized. But the one thing that I do like to make sure that I do pre-plan is the week of workouts for my kids. So the way we do it here at Clear Springs High School is my sister and I both are the track and cross country coaches for the girls and for the boys. So we both have our own specialties. I typically work with the distance runners and she typically works with the sprinters. Now, we have about 4 running groups. We have our short sprinters, our long sprinters, our mid distance, which are typically our 800 and 1600 meter runners, and our long distance, which typically are 1600 and 3200 meter runners, people who typically like cross country. Now, we do have some people who fall in between. So we have some people who may run the 400 and the 800, and we obviously have our jumpers, throwers, and our hurdlers. But the good thing about those people is they typically will still fall into one of these groups. Now, since she specializes more so in the sprints, I'm tasked with doing the distance runners. One thing I like to do every Sunday is I like to make sure that I can have a rough plan of what we're doing for the week. So I separate my groups into mid distance and long distance. Now, since we're in the very early stages of the seasons, we haven't started running yet. I typically don't really put them on the track a whole lot, and it almost looks like a cross country preseason to a certain extent. I like to get about 2 to 3 easy runs in each week, and our easy runs typically we'll do them on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and I like to get 2 days of workouts. And our primary workout typically this early in the season is going to be on Tuesday, with our long run, which I consider a workout, on Friday. So the reason I consider our long run a workout is because when we do our long run, I don't like it to be at a slow pace. I like it to be at something where we are really pushing ourselves. So not necessarily as fast as a tempo run, obviously, or a threshold or anything of that nature, but it's not going to be at that same easy run pace that you can have a full conversation at. Now, one thing I do like to do every day as well is I like to get some type of fast running in. So whenever we have an easy run, we still will do some strides as well. And so those strides typically will come at the end of the run, or they'll come at some point whenever we get back to the track on the turf. And we do that as well on our long run days. One of our easy run days, typically on Wednesday, I'll have them do something like some 200s, maybe 4 to 6 200s, just to get in the habit of running fast before we start getting on the track primarily. Now, we also get to go into the weight room. I'm blessed to have a school that allows us to have our own weight room time. So on Tuesdays and Thursdays, after we're done with either that workout on Tuesday or that easy run on Thursday, we will go into the weight room, get some strength training in. Strength training, I think, is incredibly useful and incredibly beneficial because it helps us protect our body and our bones from all of the pounding and tough running that we do. So if you'd like to know some other things that we do here at Clear Springs High School, feel free to follow, like, share with a friend, and I'll see you guys next time.